Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over one of the best free amplifier VSTs and standalone plugins that you can play just as a normal program on your computer, practicing your guitar, or you can use it fully to record into your DAW or audio workstation. So let's get right into it. So the amp we're using today is the Amped Roots amp. So it's totally free plugin. So it looks this little teal R symbol. So once you have it downloaded and everything, you'll open it up like this. So here's the interface. I'm actually going to open it up in the plugin version to show you some things because that's how I'm recording the video. So I'm going to open that up. All right, so here is the interface to our amplifier here. This is the Amped Roots. And so the amplifier we're actually using is 5034 Fluff is what they call it. So I don't really know why they call it that. It's not fluffy. It's quite. It's very nice sounding for that high distortion stuff if you're into it. So if you go in the upper right corner, if we go over the interface first, you'll see a list of amps. Now 5034 Fluff, that's the only one that's fully operational. The other ones are going to have like some periodic muting stuff going on, so you don't use it for free. You have to buy the full version for that. Then there's presets, which these are included. So for example, click on this. That's actually really cool. You notice some effects in there, right? We're gonna get into that. Fluff Thick Boost. So cool presets there if you're trying to tweak some stuff out and want some starting points. I highly recommend check out some of those presets. So we come down to this bottom row here. We have some more things we can pick from. So got a tuner, classic, right? That'll mute your sound. That's actually a pretty nice one. Ooh. So a nice tuner included there, and then pedal board. So this is interesting, right? So this is where they give you 6 pedals also. So like that's pretty cool. So the noise gate is almost necessary because if we turn this off, you can hear that buzz, right? So that's just the nature of high gain stuff. And in this guitar, for reference, I'm using the Invader pickups by Seymour Duncan. So they are even more high gain as well. So hit the noise gate, and I usually crank the threshold on that pretty good. Just for me. They have a drive, pretty cool, and a chorus pedal, and then of course reverb. So there's your pedals there. You can adjust all those settings there. They have a compressor too, if that's your thing, and yeah, so almost a little mini pedal board here included, totally for free. So let's move on to the cab setting, right? So I clicked on that. Well, this switches between cab and amp, just like that. So I am on. So we can switch back and forth here between the cab and the amp. So on the cab, here we see we can adjust the mic placement, right? You can go, let's see, up and down to pull it back if you want it really close to that. So I normally like pretty close up. You can also go down here, change the microphones. Ribbon mic, dynamic mic, and you can change the speakers to different ones as well, and you can even load a custom impulse response if you have any of those lying around. You can change the 2 different speakers, 2 different microphones. You can get a full variety of textures and sounds and hunt. You can hunt for quite a few tones just within this single amplifier VST here. So it's got a MIDI section here. I could not know less about MIDI, so if this means something to you, that is fantastic. I am not going to go over the MIDI part of this amp, but it's included. And then the license manager. So here is, you can buy a license if you're feeling like, man, this amp is great. I wonder what the full version is like. I really like to grab the full thing. So Yeah, so this is just a great amp to start with if you're primarily listening to, like heavier stuff, distorted sounds, and especially if you've bought a few things maybe and you can't quite get that sound you want. I would start here. So even just so noon preset just means everything straight up at 12 o'clock, and even just on that preset, turn the noise gate on so you don't annoy yourself. If we're just right on that noon, so really nice sounding amp with no dialing in at all. So I highly recommend this to anybody playing anything with any distortion in it at all. So guys, this is the Roots by Amped, and it's totally free. You can find the link in the description below, and if you liked this video, then you can subscribe right down there below, or click my face. Then you can stay up to date with everything I'll be doing. And that's all I have for now. So I'll see you on the next video.